Hello, friends. Welcome to Masterpiece Builds. Here today to ask and answer an important question: what's in the box? I'm not really trying to get into like the toy review game or anything. There are already many people doing that, and a bunch of people that are really good at it, really professional at it. But that said, I open a lot of toys. I open a lot of Lego. I open a lot of Transformer, and that experience of opening it sometimes is the most fun part. When everything's really new and exciting, and you're learning how it works and seeing it for the first time. So I thought it would be an easy opportunity for me to make more content where I open a box and I open the toy within it and show it off. So welcome to the first in a series, and we'll see how it goes. I would love y'all's feedback on what you think about it. Anyway, let's jump on in. What's in the box? Well, as a matter of fact, it's Kingdom Galvatron. I'm super excited about this toy. I've just been sitting around waiting for it to arrive since you could pre-order it. We're gonna open it up. First, we'll take a quick look at the box because that's the thing you do. Uh, Box art's really sweet, actually. The window reveal and all that. Back here, got a couple product shots, 33 steps, etc. That's enough of that. I'll get this out of here too. All right, what's in the box? It's Galvatron. It's Kingdom Galvatron. Uh, thing about unboxing videos is that I don't get a second take. We're live. This is happening. We're doing this. Um, yeah, Galvatron is really haven't had any good toys over the years when you get right down to it. There's been a few that were okay, better and worse than others. Um, so having to get a big proper done up leader class treatment from in the Kingdom wave was really awesome. Here's my and your first look at him in the packaging. He's a chunky boy. He's beefy. Let's get him out of his bonds here. You have to excuse me while I futz with a bunch of tie downs. I understand the need to keep the toys secure and have them look good when they get in the packaging and stuff, but sometimes it's like, come on, who are you trying to keep out of these things? And I'm sure that people on the internet right now are saying, toy thieves, people that swap toys, etc. It's a jungle out there. This is why we can't have nice things. Anywho, okay, here we go. He is out of the box. Oh man, look at this guy. Look how big and gnarly and unhappy to see you he looks. I feel like you gotta get these poking out a little bit. Well, that, my friends, is a big, gnarly purple leader class bruiser. Yeah, he looks good. Looking at him, closer up, he looks good. I like the face sculpt a lot. The general overall design, the colors, this bright purple is really great. They still kept some of the gray trim and gray bits and the black trim as well from the movie design. But I think it looks better this way. I think just big, more bolder use of this purple throughout makes it really sweet. And yeah, I don't. He just looks good. He looks really good. Um, when this toy was first announced, there was just a lot of hubbub on the internet about his proportions, about him just looking a little chunky. And you know what? I think it's a fair critique. I think he's like just a touch, like maybe too thick through here, too broad. But I don't hate it. I don't hate it. In fact, I think it looks great. I think he just makes him a big, thick, menacing, intimidating bruiser. Someone you really don't want angry at you for screwing up a mission or something. Definitely not someone you want to see on the other side of the battlefield. And just mean scowl. Just really would rather not be here dealing with you or any of these guys. Uh, yeah, I think he looks great. Let's take a look at, posability here, articulation. Uh, got the full range of motion. His arms can do pretty much everything. There's a wrist swivel, shoulder all the way out. Uh, the first time I played with it, just now, just a second ago, this can kind of pop off. So you got to be like just the touch, most touch deliberate that you're putting the torque on the shoulder and not on the piece there. Oh, and it also looks like maybe it clips in a little better. Maybe I unsnugged it when I was getting out of the package. Legs too, he's got good twist. He's got a full 90-degree knee there. Does he ankle bend? Oh, he ankle bends. Oh yeah, so he can really do the full 9 yards on posing. Head is on a swivel, a ball joint. Uh, I don't know. You can probably tell I'm excited. I think it's a sweet toy, and I'm glad to share kind of my first thoughts with you guys on him with you guys. I'll go ahead and open the rest of his accessories so we can kind of complete the picture. The part where I'm looking down at a box with a knife and trying to cut strings is maybe a argument against this format. I don't know. You tell me. Tell me, folks, if it's worth watching my bald mug as I deal with wrestle Transformers out of packaging. Although the experience of wrestling Transformers out of packaging is sort of one of the universal challenges of being a Transformers fan. That and applying stickers, especially if you have big chunky sausage fingers. All right, here's his cannon. Whew, 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 mama, this thing looks like it's just designed to shoot, I don't know, fusion particles or whatever. Yeah, Starscream, I sympathize, man. This thing was gonna obliterate you no matter what you did. Okay, so he's got the big old ports here, and I think this is the look. This is the look. This is aiming the cannon at you, menacing. Oh, see, there it goes. There it goes again. It's on me, but you do got to be careful to torque if you're posing it. You got to torque the shoulder, otherwise this whole side comes off. But yeah, this is the look. This is how he menaces people. This is if he means business. It's on his arm, and he's gonna shoot you. He's gonna get you with it. But you can also put it on the shoulder. There's a peg here, or not the shoulder, but like kind of the upper arm, and that's more for the silly way that he flies. He just and he literally is just shooting a plume of fusion particle exhaust or something to propel himself. Which that's a move. That's a power move. That's putting the world on blast. Okay, what else? He's got these things. These are both ridiculous and delightful at the same time. Excuse me. They're the Nemesis, right? Like this is definitely the spaceship. Is it the Nemesis? Maybe the Nemesis is the original Decepticon ship, but this like definitely is the ship that Unicron gives them, and he's got two of them in small scale, uh, as though his ridiculous orange death nozzle wasn't enough. He's got these two blasters as well. And then people on the internet, have pointed out it's almost certainly a tie-in to the HasLab, the Unicron toy. You buy Unicron and then you buy Galvatron, and he gives you some reasonably scaled accessories to put around your just ridiculously mammoth toy. The HasLab Unicron toy is ridiculous. I haven't seen it in person, just watching videos about it and stuff. And then the last accessory he's got is really, really, really sweet. Look at this chain, sculpted chain with the matrix, which I think detaches. Oh yeah. Oops, I dropped it. So yeah, the matrix pops out so he can fight over it or whatever, and then it pegs right into that chain, and that chain goes around his neck. How cool was that? That's so awesome. What a great touch. It whatever my gripes are about like his tummy being a little weirdly shaped or whatever, it just completely evaporates once he has his crazy gnarly cannon and a friggin' matrix on a chain around his neck. Looks like he just personally smashed, you know, someone to bits to get it, Springer or Ultra Magnus or something. Yeah. I'm not actually going to try and transform it. It's a leader class, and I haven't looked at the instructions. I've watched like one video. So unfortunately, you aren't getting the review on the canon mode because it would be a mess. And I don't have the editing skills to like speed it up or something. So all you're really getting is my first impression, and my first impression of this toy is that it is absolutely a banger. Oh, and if you hold on 1 second, we'll do a little bit of one thing to sort of complete the look here. Lastly, how does the tyrannical overlord Galvatron, how does he look with his posse? And the answer is, oh mama, they look good. Here's Cyclonus next to him. Maybe get the light a little differently here, and that's sweet. What about Scourge? What about if we get Scourge in here? Oh, that's the stuff. That's the stuff. The trio are just phenomenal, especially when you get them all together. Like this is one of those, 1 + 1 + 1 equals like 6 or something. They multiply each other uh, because they all look so good, and there's just enough contrast in the color, and they all have different profiles and silhouettes, and they're all just you know, I mean these two are just dead ringers from the movie. And even though this isn't precisely accurate to the movie, it is just a banging, like gnarly interpretation of Galvatron that kind of melds his look from the IDW comics, but also definitely recognizably Galvatron. So anyway, if you want to hear some real thoughts on Kingdom Galvatron, Leader Class Galvatron, I just dosed him to you. I think he's phenomenal. I can't wait to transform him. I'll put some pictures on my Instagram of both modes just to sort of put my money where my mouth is. And anyway, thanks for tuning in to Masterpiece Builds to answer the question, what's in the box? The answer is it's Galvatron, and oh my gosh, he's awesome. You should get him. Thanks, everyone. Bye.